We are here in Barcelona with Ford, and we're with the Ford E-Transit Custom. So we've got the E-Transit Courier, we've got the regular Big Daddy E-Transit, and this is the sweet spot right in the middle. Been a while to get this on the channel because right-hand drive models have been over in the UK. Haven't seen too many of these hitting the Irish market yet, just with the demand being so high over there. But we're going to get it soon in Ireland, and we're going to have a look around the outside, the inside, and take it out for a drive. Let's get started. Today we are in the top trim, and you'll know that by the very unsubtle stripes, racing stripes that run across the bonnet in front of the E-Transit Custom. It's very difficult to understand whether this is the electric version or not. The only way you're going to know is with the corner charging, but you will get that on the PHEV then as well. We've got some gorgeous daytime running lights along the top, and then that goes all the way across underneath the bottom of the bonnet. You've got that diamond lattice work with that brushed chrome, and then your modules in underneath. Charging on this side, CCS, 11 kilowatt and AC. Close that up. Yeah, this colour is gorgeous. I'm not so sure about the racing stripes, but large Ford badging on the front. And you've got your cruise control in underneath, parking sensors, and your 360-degree camera right there in the bonnet. Let's have a look inside to see what it's like in underneath. Could you get some storage aftermarket? On the Ford Courier, you probably could, yeah, for cables, etc. potentially. Ford don't offer it at the moment though. You've got body coloured door mirrors, body coloured handles with that matte black 360-degree camera, little nubbing in underneath. Today we're on Goodyears, and we're on 235 50 19-inch diamond cut alloys. Can come in a couple of different variations, one height, but it does come in two different lengths. This one has that Mad Boy Racer spoiler on the back of it then as well, with a high level brake lamp, the two stripes. Probably one of the best reversing cameras or digital rear view cameras in the marketplace. And then that E in black, gloss black, with that blue underneath it, identifying it as the electric, and then custom in black, large Ford badging, reversing camera. Gorgeous. Electronically released, so it isn't it's a button up here, it's not an actual lever, and these go all the way out 180. This one has the bed liner down in it, so a couple of different lengths as I mentioned already, and a couple of different variations inside it. You can get crew cab, you can get a 3, 2, and the gap up along the side. This one has Pro Power on board, 2.3 kilowatt output, so that utilizes the battery of the van itself, and so you can power tools off it or charge stuff off it, and you can utilize it in transit as well, charging up batteries, etc. So really smart. You can see all the bodywork and all the painting on it here. And then down at the side, beautiful LED brake lights in the rear. And then you've got your power on this top trim. You have the power door, side door. Yeah, good size. I'll put the specs up on the screen. On the L1 length, you have a load space capacity of 5.8 meters cubed, length of 2.6. Height is 1433 millimeters, so you can see it on the screen there, and a payload of just over 1000 kg. And then on the L2, payload actually increases to 1134 kgs, capacity up to 6.8 meters cube. The height is the same, but the length then is longer at 3 meters. On the passenger side, you have your handle on the door with a kind of a carbon effect plastic molding, little small pocket up here, large pocket down underneath with a big water bottle holder. Another coffee cup holder here, lockable glove box. And then in the center console you have that small little document holder, pen holder. Over to the driver's side, on top you can see the antenna radio. You have lock, unlock on the door, the ability to adjust your door mirrors, retractable, and then front driver, passenger. Same on the driver side as it's the passenger side. This one has a B&O sound system, electronically adjust driver's seat with lumbar support. And what I like about it, it has 2 armrests, pull for bonnet twice, headlight adjuster and leveler beside it, automatic wipers, and storage up on the top. And you've got 2 USB Type-Cs up here, cup holder, bracket holder for telephone if you want a telephone holder there. 12-inch driver display, sorry, that might be a 10-inch and a 12-inch infotainment screen. You can see either side you've got temperature of battery, and then on the right hand side temperature of electric motor. On-off button, large heated seats, 3-stage for driver and outside passenger. And then this one doesn't have the heated steering, but it has something else. Single zone climate control, recirculating, so everything for AC is down at the bottom. And then you have volume knob, reversing camera, max defroster on the windscreen, parking shortcut. You also have your driver assistance, whether you want it automatic hold, traction control, and then your driving modes, which should be 5. Normal, eco, sport, slippery or tow haul. Your hazard button, and then the ability to lock and unlock, or sorry, to open and close that sliding door. So you can see it's after opening on the side there. And then I can close it then, so you can do it whilst in the cab. And it closes it down there. Parking handbrake, another cup holder, USB Type A and Type C, and a 12 volt, and another bracket mounting point for a tablet holder, and a wireless charging pad down here as well. Yeah, it's got good headroom. I'm 6'2", 188 centimeters. It's about 8 centimeters headroom. And then the party trick. So this is Ford's steering wheel, buttons, but a bit of gloss black going on here. Left hand side is cruise control, volume, voice assistant. Right hand side is hang up phone, track, etc, etc. But what this steering wheel does do is you have the ability of, there we go, and so it goes flat, and then you've got a little holder down here, and the conveniently supplied table, and so you can have a little table for your lunch or for working on a laptop. And then the table comes off, it just sits on top of it. This little lip at the bottom folds flat. There's a button in underneath, press that, it locks it, and then releases the lock, and then you're ready to rock and roll. Very smart. Very smart. Got some stats here on the car the van that we're actually driving today. So it is Digital Aqua Blue is the name of the color. It is L1H1, so you can get a longer version of this. It comes with a 64 kilowatt hour battery with a 160 kilowatt electric motor, rear wheel drive, giving you 218 PS. Range of 316 kilometers. This is the sport trim, so hence the sporty stripes. Max load volume with the bulkhead is 5.8 meters cubed. Max payload is just over 1,000 or a ton, 1,024 kgs. Gross vehicle mass is 3,255 kg, and the maximum trailer weight it can pull is 2,300 kg. Power sliding door. They're 19-inch wheels we talked about already. So the sports pack specifically has the seating with the rippled digital finish on the actual down here, this bit they're talking about. They also has heated 6-way power adjustable driver seat, 4-way manually adjusted passenger seat, driver assistant pack including navigation system, blind spot information. Blind spot. Interesting. Reverse brake assist, cruise control, Bang & Olufsen audio system with 6 speakers, smart mirror, which is that one up here. I didn't show you that actually, or maybe I did, but super clear, like one of the best in the industry. We would have seen this on the E-Transit as well. Very, very good, because we've got that solid bulkhead. I don't know why you'd have a mirror there, only for vanity purposes. And it has Pro Power on board, which we talked about in the rear. It can output 2.3 kilowatt. And up in the dash here, you can set what battery limit you want left. so that it doesn't drain everything down. So there's that default safety element on it as well. That is the inside and outside of the Ford E-Transit Custom. It's been a long time waiting to get this on the channel, but good to get it on, and let's take it out for a drive. What's it like driving the E-Transit Custom? The sport version, I'm just wondering if it's a different suspension setup, because it feels a bit more firm. I'm feeling more road undulations than in the E-Transit or the Courier. Now the Courier is on a car drive platform, that B2E platform, whereas this is obviously on a commercial vehicle platform. I don't know the exact terminology for the Ford version of it, but I just feel that it's a small bit, you can feel a lot more on the road, even more so than the E-Transit, the big brother. It's got that two-stage regenerative braking, that L mode, nice seating position. It's got blind spot in the mirror and the blind spot mirror underneath. Yeah, it's nice. That digital rear view camera cannot be beaten on clarity. It is excellent. And you've got the automatic handbrake as well. Yeah. Like, long gone are the day of van drivers having to suffer on in their commercial vehicle, noisy, loud, which is the same thing, Derek, vibrations, fumes. Not so in the Ford E-Transit Custom. And plenty of space as well, even for a centre passenger, because there isn't that huge bulkhead. There is a small bit of a bulkhead there, but it's under 6 foot, could definitely fit in that middle seat. But you have all your creature comforts, and that whole party piece with the steering wheel folding flat. Lovely. This van has been on the go all day today, so let's see if we can get some efficiencies from all the other journalists that are driving it. Better not run over the Spanish Post person. Trip energy. Trip number 1, trip number 2. It is 1,390 kilometers, and we're getting a kilowatt hour per 100 kilometers of 24, which is on the high side with no load in the back. I'm currently too early in the trip. I'll come back at the very end and talk to you about how far along that trip has been for me. Yeah. Brakes have a nice blend between that regenerative braking and the physical braking as well. I like it. That's good. Join me back. This is going to take me out through the urban centre, and it's perfect in towns, you know what I mean? It's the perfect size. It's probably the most popular size of van in the marketplace, that mid-size. And I'll do a bit of dual carriageway and come back with some efficiency figures before we have to bring the van back. Going to get it in Ireland for a longer spin, longer journey. I am moving house in a couple of months, so I'm hoping that an electric van of this type will be available to me to help me move and really put it through its paces. But let's see how we get on out in the dual carriageway. Efficiency for this trip, we're coming in at around 15, 16 kilowatt hour per 100 kilometers. Downhill, uphill, dual carriageway and urban, so good to see it. A bit different to the efficiencies of people who have been driving it in sport mode and little boy racers here on the journalistic pool. But for a tradesperson, driving it efficiently is more important, I'd say. But if you're going for the sport trim, maybe that's not the case with the sporty stripes. Hopefully you've enjoyed that look around the inside, the outside, and first drive of the Ford E-Transit Custom. We're going to be getting it back in Ireland for a longer review, longer range, more load. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. Hit the like button, comment, let me know what you think. Share the video to somebody that's thinking about going electric or thinking about their business going electric. And remember, if you think an EV is for you, check out the electric van playlist. Leave it to me and I'll review. Thank you very much for watching.